So anyway, that's everything from here, and let's get to our 10 technical minutes. And Mr. Williams, you're with us today.
Hey, thank you, Jimmy.
Excellent.
How
Thank
are
you.
you?
I'm great. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Yes,
too.
I'll social
Happy
distance
New Year
from you
to
back
all
here.
all us, all our listeners and our viewers. Today, we're going to talk about keeping your facilities properly disinfected.
Yes.
And in order to do this, you must have proper dilution control.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So a couple of things that we're going to start off with is by saying, when you look at your label, every single label that we've got will have a active ingredient list. In that active ingredient list, which you would probably, I don't know if you can see that here, but it's on every single label. So that is very, very important to see. Now, a couple of things that we must establish first is, just a few quick equivalences. For instance, 1%, if you can see that, is equal to 10,000 parts per million. Okay, I got a better
I think we may have a few hiccups, Asquith.
Okay.
We may have a few hiccups today. And
That's
whatever,
okay.
but
That's
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
It's all fun.
We just set you up, actually.
It's live. It's live.
Yeah.
1% is equal to 10,000 PPMs. That's critical. We must also know, and I think most of us do know that a gallon, 1 gallon, 128 ounces. So those are critical things that we must know.
Okay.
Okay. So when we've got a label like this that says something along the lines that 2 ounces per gallon, what does that mean? So 2 ounces per gallon, we know for sure that the active ingredients on this list has the active ingredients. In this case here with ES364, if you look at the active ingredients on that list, you will see, I'll add them up here, you get 8.77%. That's the active ingredients. The others, the rest of the 91+% of all those things would be considered inert ingredients.
And that's my concentrate bottle.
That's your concentrate bottle,
Yeah.
the way it comes from Charlotte Products.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now, if the use directives here for disinfection tells you that you need 2 ounces per gallon.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what that means is you're going to have 8.77% times 2 ounces.
Yeah, you wrote that percentage twice there, up above too.
Ounces.
Yeah.
OZ.
Yeah.
Okay. OZ over 128 OZ times
10,000.
10,000.
Okay.
If this, in some instances, you've got 8 ounces per gallon, if you're looking at perhaps doing something to do with athlete's foot or something.
Yeah.
So you'll change that as well. So just to do the quick math, so 8.77 times 2 over 128 times 10,000. That's equal to somewhere in the neighborhood, let's see, 14, 16. 1370.
070. Okay.
PPMs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So that's what I'm looking for when I do my dilution.
Okay.
Okay. And to confirm that,
Mm-hmm.
what we'll have to do is look at our quartz concentration identification tags.
Okay.
So, you made me up some solution here, and I'll see how accurate you are.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you're putting me on the spot here now. Right? It better be there.
Let's see how accurate you are.
Yeah. Geez, I think it's easier for me to just dip that than it is that calculation aspect.
And Jimmy, you're right. You're right on.
Yeah.
You can see here, if I can get over to the camera here, you can see that Jimmy actually did the dilution right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
Yeah, thank you. I did that by hand actually too.
Well, you got a good hand, Jimmy.
all of those
Okay.
years of doing that. But so that's a pretty.
So that gives you a good idea as to concentrations and why it's so critical to measure these things properly.
Yeah. Now, what happens if, say, you've called all of the science behind the label is calling for 1370 ppm?
Yes.
What happens if we're 1500 or we're 1100? What are we doing?
If you're 1100, then you're not meeting the spec, and
We're
then
failing.
this would you fail, yeah, because you're not getting the clean and efficacy that you require to kill the pathogens that's on the list.
Yeah, and everything that it says it'll kill is on the label.
It's on
correct?
the label,
Okay.
absolutely.
So let's take it the reverse side. So if I'm 1500 or whatever, okay, so I'm rich because I'm disinfecting. So I
Yes.
really want to make sure I'm killing. What's my advantage there?
Well, there's no
Or
real
disadvantage.
advantage. There's no real advantage. The disadvantage is that you're too rich and you're wasting product.
Yeah, and I'm
So,
not I'm not killing anything more.
You're not
You
killing
can't
anything
kill
more.
more than
You
100%.
can't kill more than 100%.
No,
Exactly.
Okay. I'm probably getting a side effect of a residual
Yeah,
because I've
possibly,
got a little
possibly.
bit stronger.
Because really, quats are surfactants.
Yeah,
You know, so
yeah.
you may leave a residue. So you
Yeah.
want to be on, because remember, there's a lot of work that goes into this.
Yeah, there's no question there.
So-
well, what I like Asquith is I like your math, but you know what I think you should introduce to them?
What's that?
You should show them the new brochure that does all that math for you.
Right, that is also true.
As a matter of fact,
That
and
is also
just
true. And
show
I
them
think-
this chart.
Well, you
Okay,
can
great,
give it to me.
great.
And then so you've got this chart. And
Yeah.
this chart will do all this work because we've already done all of that stuff for every possible dilution that you may have.
What we call that is a JF, right? So you've gone to all that calculation.
I did all
and
that, and you
we've
got all done
we've
for
had
me.
it all done for you.
Well, this is how it's done.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
unbelievable knowledge
Yes.
to know because
Yeah.
I mean, how many people would actually know that in the industry?
Well,
Very few, right? You know.
well, all our Charlotte people would.
Well,
That's-
yes, they do
Well,
there, but
yes.
what's important about these sessions is our job is to really teach others, educate others, transfer that knowledge to others. So look, if they can't get a hold of us or they needed and they need a spontaneous answer and Health Canada's at the door or public health or there's an outbreak or something, then they've got this bit of information that they can make intelligent decisions. So, so that's great. And that's really the thought behind the 10 technical minutes is really, we'll cover, I see us covering, positive emulsion and gelating agents and surfactants and pH maybe a little bit more and some real science behind those particular
and why
things.
we need to do things properly. Right?
Yeah, and I hope the crowd really, our participants ask us for what they want us to cover as well, because it's just not, it's just not us doing it.
Yes, we will, you tell us what you like to see and we'll do it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, that's excellent. Well, that's about our 10 technical minutes there.